recommendation. Did you get a copy of that, Mr. Priestley?
I did, Your Honor, and I had an opportunity to go over it with Mr. Tuttle. We have no corrections to the report. I don't have any additional information factually.
Okay. Make the allocution at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Tuttle is appearing before the court on his first criminal offense as an adult. He has accepted responsibility in this matter as evidenced by both his plea and his statements during his pre-sentence investigation. He understands that he acted wrongfully here, and he is understanding that this is not really a mode of behavior that's going to serve him well in the future. We talked about the restitution amount. We have no objections to that. Additionally, Your Honor, as Mr. Tuttle indicates, he is fully willing to accept and comply with a term of probation as evidenced in the report. The only change to the recommendation that we would be requesting is, as Mr. Tuttle is 20 years old at this time, he does qualify for sentencing under the Holmes Youthful Trainee Act status. We would be requesting that the court grant him that status. As I mentioned, this is his first adult conviction of any kind. He did enter a plea of guilty in this matter, and this is not an offense for which he would be barred from receiving HYTA status. On that basis, I believe he qualifies, and we would be requesting the court grant that.
I do see another conviction here. It doesn't show that he was charged as a juvenile. In 2020, how old is he?
He is 20.
He would have been 18 at this time.
My apologies, Your Honor. My understanding is this was his first offense. However, even having a prior offense does not bar him from receiving HYTA status.
Yeah, I don't see that he received it then either. So, but I have no issues with granting HYTA status. So I will, after reviewing your criminal history and the pre-sentence report, the concern I think is that you could benefit from some programming to help you with conflict resolution. I think that at your age and just with these two things that you now have on your criminal history, conflict resolution seems to be the focal point here. So I'm going to adopt the recommendation, sentence you to a term of probation, be a term of 9 months probation. While on probation, there's a $30 per month oversight fee that you would be responsible for. Okay, sir? Let's see. I'm going to order that you participate in some conflict management resolution type programming, and you'll get further information about that through the probation department. All right. All right. While on probation, you're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You're not to use, purchase, or possess a firearm, ammunition, or weapon of any kind. You're not to use or possess alcohol, marijuana, or any other controlled substance unless you have a valid prescription. Do you understand that? Shouldn't be a problem because you're under 21 anyways, right? Right. You're not to be at any bars or nightclubs while on probation. Are you currently working?
Oh, I'm working on final.
How far did you get in school?
I completed 12th grade, 11th grade. I dropped out when I was 17.
I think you do much better if you just go ahead and finish that, don't you think?
I thought about it. I just couldn't do it.
Gives you some better opportunities for work.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to order that you complete your GED or a high school diploma while on probation. You also need to obtain some employment and provide verification to the probation department, okay? As indicated before, I will grant status under HYTA. You have any questions about probation?
No, no.
Okay. As to fines and costs, there's a $75 crime victim rights fee that will be assessed, $50 state minimum cost. Ordering restitution in the amount of $234.18 to be paid to the victim. Probation at 9 months will be $270. I'm going to waive discretionary fines and costs. Your total is $629.18. You'll be able to make monthly payments on that, okay, sir? Which is about $70 per month. You have to decide on this? And that's an advice of rights for probation. It states here you have been sentenced to a term of probation in 54A District Court. The probation conditions have been individually tailored and are specific to address your assessed risks and needs, except for domestic violence, criminal sex crimes, stalking offenses, or an offense where the defense was guilty but mentally ill. You may be eligible for early discharge from probation. You have the following rights. You have the right to request a early discharge from probation once you have completed half the original probation term ordered by the judge. You may request early discharge from probation after meeting the following conditions. A, you have completed all required probation programming and you have not made any violations within the last 3 months. If you have a hearing scheduled based on your request, you have the right to retain or hire an attorney to represent you, but you would not have the right to court-appointed counsel if a hearing was necessary for your request for early discharge. Lastly, you may make your request for early discharge by completing a notice regarding eligibility for early discharge, which is the MC 512 form, and that's available on the court website, okay? Do you have any questions about this form? Okay, any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you, you're all set, good luck, sir.